recently and out of town, and my wife says, "Hey, I have a hard
Hey
time
YouTube,
sleeping
Larry here,
when you're not in the house at night."
and
I'm a long-time listener, and so I
decided to do another video because there's something that's been on my mind that I just can't let go any farther. I need to get this off my chest. And I'm sure, as you know, the news lately has been going on about this Judge Kavanaugh that's been a nominee for the Supreme Court of the United States. As far as I'm concerned, the whole thing is a sham from the get-go. We're talking about something that happened 36 years ago by a woman, which every day in this country, I'm not saying that it should be allowed, and it's a good thing, because it's not, are being raped in this country, unfortunately, or some type of thing happening to women. I'm not justifying that in any way at all. But what I'm saying is something that happened 36 years ago that people, 4 people that know this woman deny that they don't even remember the party or anything, or Kavanaugh even being there. Is very suspicious to me, and it's, number one, it would never stand up in a court of law, and therefore, since it would never stand up in a court of law, what the hell good and what the hell does it mean now? It means crap, nothing. These Democrats just want to delay, and they don't care what they do to destroy this man's career, or his family, or his kids, or anybody. They just want power. They want to say in the Supreme Court, they're so butthurt because Trump won, and that's what this is all about. Now we got an FBI investigation this week. They got what they wanted, the Democrats. Now let's see what happens. I saw today that right away, MSN on the internet had a ramrod that right out on the internet that they're reaching out to their second accuser. Well, that's fine. But again, if they have no evidence, they can't do nothing to this guy. If you don't have no paperwork, no police reports, or witnesses, or anything like that, you have shit. You have nothing. And if they try to make something of this when there is nothing, it's a sad day for America. What the hell is this going to become? A country where you're guilty until proven that you're innocent, instead of you're innocent until proven guilty? Is that where we're headed in this country? That's not the America that I want. I don't know about you people, but in my opinion, that this is just a sham. This is they've dragged this guy and his family through the meat grinder, as far as I'm concerned. I watched the whole thing on TV, and I couldn't believe some of these Democrats. And then there's another thing I can't believe. Excuse me, I'm getting a cold and I'm smoking a cigar. Can you imagine that? Something wrong with me, right? Well, something wrong with all of us, I guess. But anyway, is this Feinstein from California holding on to this letter and saying that it was confidential? And how did it get out there? Somebody had to leak it out. She must have known somebody, she gave it to her or whatever, that leaked it out, or had a connection with her, and didn't know about it? I find this hard to believe. I don't find her credible at all. You know? A lot of these Democrats, buffoons as far as I'm concerned. This guy Booker from New Jersey, he's a creep and a moron as far as I'm concerned. There's another guy I can't stand, that's Blumenthal from Connecticut. Whatever the hell his name, Blumenthal, or whatever the hell his name is. It ain't worth spelling because he ain't worth shit as far as I'm concerned. He's another a liar on, said he was in the Vietnam War and all that. He's a schmuck. And then you got that guy out there in Illinois. What the hell's his name there? Durbin. Another moron. I can't stand him. And of course, I live in New York. Chucky Schmucky. He's another schmuck. I can't stand that schmuck. And then there's, let's see, how many others are there? There's a couple women there, but other than Feinstein, I don't want to mention their names, but there's a whole shitload and a whole group of them, probably about 10 or 12 of them that are real assholes as far as I'm concerned. And they shouldn't even be in the Senate. Now there are some decent ones, but not very many. And I really worry about these two women, this Olympia Snow and this, what the hell is her name, out there in Alaska. I forget her name. She's the one that's on the fence. And then this guy, Arizona, who pushed for this FBI investigation flake out there. I hope he don't end up being a flake after this is all over with and still voting against this guy if there's nothing on him. I mean, how can you possibly vote against a guy if the FBI has nothing on him? Well, stay tuned, folks, because I have nothing. I wouldn't put nothing past these people. What they have up their sleeve. They're slimy. They stink. They rot. They're in the wood pile like a rat, and they're no good. And I don't trust any of them, what they have up their sleeve. So I wouldn't put anything past them, what they have in mind to do after this FBI investigation is over and they don't find nothing. They're going to pull another thing. You wait and see. You watch. They're going to try to pull another rabbit out of the hat here towards the end of the week. You watch. But like I'm saying, if they have anything, they better be careful. They better have strong evidence that this guy molested, he raped women, and was involved in heavy drinking, and is a heavy rapist and all this crap that they're claiming. They better have good evidence, because if they don't have nothing and they don't pass this guy, it's a sad day for America. That's all I gotta say. So, but I'm following it all over. I watched some real crummy videos on it. People that, to me, don't have a frickin' brain that they were born with, that fall for this nonsense. You know? And don't get me wrong, like I say, women are getting raped, unfortunately, every day in this country by some moron that's sick or whatever. And they should have everything they have coming to them if they do this stuff, these guys. Don't get me wrong. There's no room for that stuff.
A media pioneer says he's battling a serious health issue. Cable news trailblazer Ted Turner telling CBS Sunday Morning that he's coping with a brain disease known as
Ted Turner's got a brain disease. I'm just listening to the radio here. I have Rush Limbaugh on here. He's one of my favorite radio guys. Him, Mark Levin, there's a whole bunch of them. I see that that lady on the that was involved with the Jefferson airplane died. Geez, I loved that group years ago. They were great. The Sterealistic Pillow. One of my favorites. They did. Way back. Great group. They were awesome. That's sad. We're going to miss them. We're going to miss her.
A potential hurricane brewing in the Atlantic. Tropical storm Leslie, located 800 miles northeast of Bermuda. Forecasters say it could reach hurricane strength in the next few days.
Watching another hurricane out in the Atlantic. Jesus, I hope it doesn't come around and hit the Carolinas or anything again. That's all they need down there. By the way, I got a little story to tell you. I got some friends. Her daughter is a teacher outside of Wilmington, North Carolina. And they got it pretty bad. Her house was okay. And her boyfriend works for the Army Corps and Engineers down there. And of course, they're very busy right now. And he's putting in a lot of time. He works at home. Now he's got to go spend a lot of time in the office now. He's in the higher up end of the Army Corps. But she hasn't gone back to school yet. It's been over 3 weeks now. And they're closing another week coming up. She's got to go in Wednesday, I think. And the kids don't have to go into the following Monday. It'll be a whole month they miss school because they haven't been able to have school because all the roads, a lot of the roads are still closed yet. A lot of them are underwater yet, so can't get to school. Can't teach if you can't get to school, I guess. She's been down there teaching, I think it's what, 5 or 6 years now? Been a teacher down there. And teaches math. Young kids, math. She teaches math. So many schools down there. I don't know which one, but anyway, I'm not giving any names, but she's keeping in contact, and she's okay. And had a little tree damage around the house. Her fence got broke, a little roof damage, but nothing serious. So I've never been down there. One of these years I'm going down. She goes down in April when tax season's over. She works for H&R Block, and she goes down every year to see the daughter for a couple weeks. And one of these years I'm going to go down and get out of New York for a couple weeks and spend some time on the beach down there. And hopefully it's back to normal by then when I go, but we'll see. But anyway, I don't want to bore you with all that stuff. I found that interesting though. Still out, no school. And leave a comment down below if you. What do you think of what I said about this guy? I've been listening to the radio a lot, and what I found out about this guy, he's top notch. This guy Kavanaugh, and there's no reason to not deny this guy to be on the Supreme Court. He's been investigated. You know, it's a joke because what does he need to be investigated again? This guy's been investigated 6 times already by the FBI. What the hell does he need to be investigated again for? Oh no, well we got to keep the Democrats happy, so we got to have another investigation of this guy. You know, we went through this crap with Anita Hill. You know, Anita Hill, they did an FBI investigation. 3 days they completed it. This woman's getting a week. Yeah, Rush, it's a joke.
Remember, Kavanaugh is yet to come.
Yep.
Yet to appear. He will go last. And this is going to go.
So anyway, he's talking about the other day when they both were on TV and did their statements. I find her her credibility very unstable as far as I'm concerned. If you watch her emotions and the way she looked and everything. So, put your comments below, please, please. I want to know. I want to know how people stand on this. And I'm really concerned on what way this country's headed.
They're in a lunch break right now. They'll come back.
It's on very shaky ground right now.
20 minutes or so and resume.
And I just hope that these Democrats don't take control again in Washington, because if they do, they're liable to destroy this country with socialism. That will wreck and destroy this country with no question about it. I admit there's some things wrong with this country that should be fixed, but the answer is not socialism. Socialism is a big problem in a lot of countries. I talk to people from other countries, and I know about it, and it's not as great as what some people might like to have you believe. So some things are good and a lot of things are bad. So put that comment down below. I appreciate it. You have a great weekend, what's left of it, and I'm going to finish my cigar. This is I don't know what it is. It's a Gartha cigar.
Catching Dr. Ford.
Gurkha. I got a bundle of these for $70, 20 of them a while back, and I got a couple left. And it's a good cigar though. It looks like a 60 ring. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your weekend, folks. I've got to get out of here, or I'll have an hour video going, and that's just simply too long. Comment down below, appreciate it, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm out.
She doesn't know who paid for her polygraph.